Hello everyone, Pepper Hernandez from drpepperhernandez.com coming to you, reading you solar affirmations. Now that is right in the pit of your stomach. That's all the internal organs right here in the core. And we are going to be going through the affirmations more in question form. Now if you want to follow us along and do all of the series, you can do that here on YouTube. Or you can also listen to the audio, which is just the affirmations that just happen over and over again to really permeate, go into the subconscious as you're going to sleep or as you're waking up in the mornings. If you want to do the whole entire program, there's one that's online and you can check that out at drpepperhernandez.com. So let's get right into it. The first one is, I deeply love and approve of who I am. How does that feel for you? It's just a question. And if you can say, yeah, I deeply love and approve of who I am, then that's a good sign that you have a very strong core. It's not a bad sign if you don't. It's just like, what about that doesn't feel right? And so journal that. Write a few things out in your journal. Take some time to recognize where you learn those programs and patterns. Maybe they're not even yours. Maybe they're your parents that didn't deeply love and approve of who they were. And so then you learn that, right? If you watch some of the other videos before, we learn everything as children and we kind of absorb all that stuff. And so, or we just come in as this huge, crazy, bright light and like deflect everything. But wherever you're at, hopefully this is going to help. Next one, I am worthy of my own self-love. That's a good one. I love and respect myself at all times. Now, at all times, maybe you love and respect yourself, but at all times can be kind of hard because maybe you're hard on yourself. We live in a society that we're bred to be hard on ourselves about what we look like, or like our job, or what our vehicles are like, or what our houses are like, or what our husbands are like, or like what our children look like, or how they're acting, or so many things. And that's just like a small piece of it. So many things. So really, it's about going a little bit deeper than that and clearing all of that and saying nobody else cares. Like, don't care about anybody else. Really? And respect yourself at all times. I trust in love. Now, this one's really difficult for a lot of people I have seen as I've done one-on-one with quantum alignment, is because they don't understand what the word love means. Because as human beings growing up, we might associate the word love with the energy that we got either from our parents or from the people around us. And if that wasn't healthy, that wasn't quite love, because love is positivity, beauty, and kindness. So I'm talking more in this statement about love from the divine, love from God, like just pure love and happiness. And I think that everyone can agree with me that you can trust in that, right? But the association of our love with what we believe love to be, that's where we kind of like don't quite mesh. So that's what you might want to journal about a little. I trust in my worthiness. How do you feel about that? Now, I like that one, but I have worked with people who don't necessarily trust in worthiness because they're like, what is that? What does worthiness even mean? So if questions come up for you, write these questions down and then answer them, right? I am worth my weight in gold. I can honestly say I definitely feel that way for myself. But it's like, well, wait, how much does gold weigh? Is there 120 pounds of gold? Would it be worth that? Yes. But some people might not be able to say that. So now it's about journaling about why. There are no failures. I learned from everything I do. If you can get that one, that's amazing, because that is a really good core chakra one. I believe that everything is for my highest good, and my greatest joy. That can sometimes be a little bit of a hard pill to swallow, because if everything is for your greatest joy or highest good and greatest joy, and you swallow that and you're like, yes, I believe that one, I'm pushing myself to believe it, then it means that all of the obstacles or challenges or hard comings and all those things, that those you were learning lessons, and that you were actually going to get to your highest good and greatest joy. So yeah, what do you think about that? Journal about that one. I love life exactly the way it is now. Can you say that? Can you say that? Because some people don't like it exactly the way it is right now. And I'm not in your situation. And I'm not in any way, shape, or form judging or telling you should be in a place that you're not. This is simply for you. I am just going through the affirmations, and you are to journal it and dissect it and see what feels right for you. The goal is to get there, to saying, I love life exactly how it is right now, exactly how it is right this minute. Even if it's just, I'm listening to this video and I have a chair to sit on, like whatever it is. I listen to and trust my deepest insights. Now that's really about being in tune with yourself. Do you trust that? Do you go in? Do you listen to yourself? Do you check in with your desires? Your deepest insights of knowing? Do you? Do you trust that? I am worthy of the very best in life. That's a big one. Because how many programs do we need to delete? How many times do we need to get back into alignment to get into our vortex? How many times do we have to affirm? How many times do we have to reprogram and NLP ourselves to get there? But keep doing it, because you do. You deserve the best in life. We all do. I release judgment and let my life flow. Release judgment around what? What does that statement say for you? So, this is Pepper Hernandez from drpepperhernandez.com. Work on these, continue to work on these. If these all feel good to you and you had no resistance coming up around them, then I urge you to go on to the heart chakra, because heart chakra is really fun. But also listen to these affirmations in audio form for the next couple days. And they're just one after another, just affirming as a mantra, which is just a fluidity of the mind, that you deeply love and approve of yourself. You're worthy of self-love. You love and respect yourself at all times. You trust in love. You trust in your worthiness, that you are worth your weight in gold, that there are no failures, and that you learn from all of your mistakes, that you love life exactly the way it is, that you believe that everything is for your highest good and greatest joy, that you listen to and trust your deepest insights. You are worthy of the best things in life, and you release judgment and let them flow. Now, don't worry if you get caught on a couple of these and you're like, oh, I've got so many things around it. I don't know if I can work through it. Don't. This is just for a day that you're purging all this stuff out. From here on out, just listen to this and get this in your subconscious and keep doing it. I did this specifically with the solar chakra ones. I mean, I did the whole series because I do a whole series every year, but I did it specifically with the solar chakra ones. And I think after doing it for like 30 days, I remember driving down the hill from my house to my office, and it was automatic. It was just, these affirmations were just coming automatically, and it was like, whoa, it was like this kind of like a record that just started to play, and it was amazing. And that was about 6 years ago. And so now I can read through these and feel pretty darn good about them. So have a wonderful, magical, beautiful day. Pepper Hernandez from drpepperhernandez.com. We will be working with heart chakra next. So have a beautiful, magical day. Make this your very best life ever, because why not?